I've been kind of remiss. I was talking about how bad the kids were in middle school. I need to talk about the teachers. And one in particular was my seventh grade math teacher. She was older, probably in her 50s, nearly 50, and she taught for years. And the first day we get in there, she says, "Last year I had 59 failures." And she didn't talk about it like, "Hell, I had 59 people fail. I can't believe it." She was more like, "Last year I had 59 failures." Just, yes. She bragged about it. And to put it in perspective, she had, I think, 6 classes a day in one planning period. So say 20 people per class. We're doing some math here that she, funnily enough, taught me. That means half of her students failed. Half. So that tells you something about, A, she was a tough teacher and didn't deal in shortcuts, or B, that's a testament to how lazy some people were. I once had a teacher in high school tell me that she had students that they'd make a 61 in her class and they'd be mad because they did too much work. So part of it could have been on her, and the other part of it could have been on the students, because having her class, she didn't deal in shortcuts. I took a test one time, did some homework, and I didn't show my work, and she's like, "If I can't do the problem in my head, you can't. You fail." And my dad wasn't sympathetic. He was like, "She's your teacher. There's no in between here. They tell you to do something, you do it. She says shit a brick, you shit a brick." So I wasn't getting no help there. And then like another time I missed a question. She asked me in class and she took 30 points off my homework grade. So she was a harsh teacher, but a lot of the students were lazy too, because I remember, and she didn't hide stuff. People came up to her desk. She was talking to them about their grades. And we had 2 6 weeks left. We had 6 weeks a year. And she was telling people what they needed to pass. One guy needed to make a 60 to pass. Pretty easy. Sounds like he was doing just the bare minimum. Another guy needed a C. And one guy, he needed a 90 every 6 weeks for the rest of the year to pass. So you needed 180 points. So you needed 360 points to pass in theory. So that means he had 180 points in 4 weeks. So his average was so bad. And she told this out loud in front of the class to people. She was like, whatever. So I don't know how many failures she had that year, but she certainly had close to 59.